Well, hello. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to tell you, Vapor Trails is back. Yes, indeed, we're back and we've got the team here with us tonight. And if I haven't been blue boxed, everybody else in the team will now unmute. And then we're going to all say hello to everybody that's here, but it's good to be back. Let's run through them all and go from alphabetical order. And we'll start with Cat and Sav. Cat and Sav, are you there?
Yeah, we are. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Hello, nice to be back. Nice to see you all. We're going to be
That's
here.
Cat. Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right next to Cat and Sav, we have the one and only Mina Malik, otherwise known as Davey. Mina?
Yeah, thanks for that, Dave. Hello, everyone. Nice to be back.
Right alongside Davey, I'm not allowed to call him Mina, we have the one and only Gary Dibley. Good evening, Gary.
Good evening, how you doing? And yes, great to be back. Welcome.
Right beside Gary, we have the one, the only man in front of Green. It's Mark Green, Marco van Basten. Hiya, Marco.
How you doing, guys? We're back. Yes, the green screen is here tonight, but tomorrow the studio will be here. That's good.
So there you go. You heard it here first. It's only green tonight. It'll be fixed tomorrow. That's all good stuff. I'm gonna jump to Daz now, because Daz is an old member of the team. He's been around a million years, haven't you, Daz? Say hello, Daz.
Less of the old mister. Hello, everybody. Great to see you. It's good to be back.
There you go. But we've got some new people as well. And the first in the line is Matt Gerish. Matt, say good evening.
Good evening. Hello. Nice to be here.
There you go. You'll find out what Matt's going to be doing as we go through the show. Right next to Matt is Richard Ivers. Very boring for those of you that know him by that name. Richard, say hello.
Hello. Glad to be here.
Now, you'll have gathered by the big video that we played out at the top that there's rather more in the team than that. And we're going to kind of run through and tell you what's going to be happening in the shows. You'll see some of the old shows that you know and we hope love. And there's some new shows coming up as well. On a Monday night, we're going to have Davey Malik and Andy Abbrook, who I see is in chat. But Davey, tell everybody what you're going to be doing.
Well, we're going to be doing a kind of a standoff. Andy and I have been vaping for a similar amount of time. We've had similar journeys through vaping, and we got to know each other through the community. But we like chalk and cheese. Andy likes some things, I hate some things. I like some things, he hates some things. So we're going to just kind of a light-hearted look at what's been going on and chew the fat. And we're going to have guests on, and we've got some massive guests coming up.
Oh, tell us more about the guests.
Right.
Yeah. You
Sorry?
put weight on. Calling me massive is ridiculous.
No, we've got confirmed that in November we will have Phil Basardo and Dimitri coming on.
On the same show?
Yeah, on the same show.
Ooh.
And we've also got in the pipeline, I can't say much more than they are people that everyone will know. Not just in the vaping community, this is worldwide. We've got quite a few things in the pipeline which should be very, very interesting.
Are you interested, Kat?
It's got the Muppets. Did you know?
Yeah, we're going to have Kermit coming on talking about vape.
Yes. Of course, your partner in crime, Mr. Abbrook, is not with us tonight, is he?
Unfortunately not, no. He's on holiday at the moment. It's his wife's birthday, so they've gone away for the week.
Well, he left us a message, you know.
Yes, I have seen it. It's very good.
By the wonders of technology. Should I play it in now, do you think?
I do think so. Now would be a good time.
Horty-corty, this is Mr. Andy Abbrook, who will be on a Monday night explaining, well, why he's not here to start with, and then a few other things as well. Enjoy.
Mummy. So, yes, the thing just jumped out of the bushes and just teeth and hair and drool and slobber, so I shot it in the face. Pfft. Imagine my surprise when it turned out to be Boris Johnson. Look, got to do the telly thing. Boys and girls, it's me, Andy Abbrook. God, I hate using my real name, but still. That's it, it's Andy Abbrook. Yes, AA, he's a very nice man, get it out of your system now, okay? I threw that crap through childhood. He's very nice man, he's very, very nice man, he's very nice man, he's very, very, very nice man. If you're not old enough to remember that, don't worry about it. But most of you should be. Anyway, yes, hi, I will be co-hosting alongside Mr. Malik. Long-time friend of mine now, actually, old Dave. He introduced himself to me over a year ago, nearly a year and a half ago, actually. And we've become good, firm, fast friends since. So we were lumped together to do a show for you lot on the LVD TV. So first up, thank you very much for having me. Hope that we put across some semblance of show. I don't know. Probably be mostly faffing about and the odd guest, I expect. But yes, I don't really know what to say about myself. I'm a vapor, obviously. One or two of these lying about. And I've been doing some form of vaping broadcasts for nearly 2 years. Obviously Saturday Shenanigans is where most of you will know me from. And more recently RY4 Radio on a Sunday. But got the call, so to speak, from the main team here, and was named a new presenter. So, hi, here I am. I do apologise about this being a pre-recorded VT. Reason being is I got my dates all muddled up and forgot that we were going live tonight, as you see this. However, right now I'm probably in a caravan, snoring gently after one or two sherbets, after, you know, taking Mrs. Fury away for her birthday holiday. So yeah, my bad. But But yeah, basically, me and Dave are going to be hosting on a Monday. If you haven't already been told, it's going to be called Drips and Tips. I really wish I thought about that name more. Oh well. And hopefully bring a little bit of light-hearted, as I've coined the phrase now, McDouchery. So maybe a few special guests along the way. We are talking to a couple people at the moment, and they've mostly said, "No, get away from me with that microphone, you cretin!" And one of them hit me with a cattle prod. That wasn't very nice. It's done. Got me right in the bed talk. I won't show you. Dave Dawn don't like my ass. So yeah, hi, that's me. From if you're wondering anything more, I was the Furious Fury 79 in the chat, or the idiot that climbed the railings in Birmingham with the Save RE6 banner at the January vape meets. So yes, I'm also known for such short films as Fury's Day Out, and yeah, well that's it. Had a bit of part in Inspector Morse once. I walked on, went, the body's over here, and walked off. That's a lie, complete and utter lie. Yeah, so hopefully we can bring a little bit of shenaniganery to a Monday night. So, here's the tea. I'll wait to that. Something else that strikes me is clearly I've done a lot of stuff for the Facebook and the YouTube with the old sub-ohming business. I will be addressing that because if you don't do it safely, frankly, you're being silly. And of course, I've just got a mouthful of juice there, so excuse me. Yeah, lovely when it's vaped, horrible when it's in your gob. Wouldn't you agree, folks? Yes, I expect you are. We're all going bloody hell, it's him. Off shenanigans. Oh well. Anyways. So once again, thanks for having me. See you live next Monday, with a bit of luck, unless of course someone after this videotape goes, actually Andy is wrong, yeah, in which case it'll be whatever they say and not what I've just said, and that's just going to get confusing because this has been done like a whole 4 days before this show went out, and wow, temporal paradox, I think I've just divided by 0 in my head. That's chaos behind these eyes, chaos. That's why I've got to have so much hair removed, because it's like a heat sink and it just dissipates into the atmosphere. And I'm waffling, aren't I? Time to shut up. Shutting up now. So yes, Yabba, yet another bloody Andy. Take it easy, guys, and we'll see you live very, very soon. Mr. Malik, I would say over to you, but somebody else is going to take over and call me a raging idiot. As always, Voopsoof, pooples. Voopsoof.
There you go, that's Andy Abbrook. And Davey, it's over to you.
Over to me. Well, I'm looking forward to doing this show. It's going to be a lot of fun. Like I said, we've got some guests coming on. And Andy and I are firm friends. Right at the end of any conversation we have, we agree to disagree. And I cannot wait for the show to go out. It's going to be good fun. I hope you enjoy it.
I'm looking forward to it tremendously, I've got to say, because Andy strikes me as being good fun.
Yes.
And a lateral thinker. I think the two of you together are going to be fabulous on a Monday night. Can't wait for next Monday night to see what that first show is going to be like. You got any guests on the first one?
Not on the first one, no. No, it's just going to be me and Andy. But you'll get an idea of how different we are, but how well we work together. So it's going to be interesting, that's for sure.
The big question is, will he be flashing his bum?
He better not. I've seen enough of that bloody arse, I tell you.
If you want to get bums on BTTV, that's the one I would choose. Just saying.
Does that mean I've got to keep mine hidden?
If you don't mind.
Yeah, please do, Dave. Please do.
Yes. Yes. Right. Okay. Fine. Fair enough. Tell you what, we'll take a short break for some adverts, and when we get back, we'll talk about Tuesday night and Wednesday night. I think that's fair. Does everybody agree?
Yep.
Right.
We all muted.
Yeah.
There you go. You see, we're just to explain to everybody, one of the big challenges that we had up until we took the break was making these shows available to absolutely everybody. We think we've got it sorted. We hope that everybody can see it on mobile, on that new thing from Chrome, the little dongle that you stick in your telly. You should be able to pick it up on just about every device because it's coming out live and direct via YouTube. We've thrown streaming video provider in the bin. We're doing everything on YouTube now so that as many people as possible can see the shows. And it also means that the recordings happen on YouTube servers, which is probably just as well, given how high my CPU is looking at the moment. So we'll take a short break, do some adverts, and when we come back, we'll talk about Tuesdays and Wednesdays. It's all going to be good. Back in 1 minute and 33 seconds, it says here.
LP Vape, UK purveyor of e-cigarettes and e-liquids. Proud sponsors of vaping entertainment on Vapor Trails TV. And we're back. It's back in the room. Sorry, I get a little bit confused when I come back because it automatically happens that it switches to me, which is really good. But everybody else can unmute now. We're just really getting to grips with this. We've been busy rehearsing quite a bit, actually. We've not been just sitting on our backsides doing nothing over the summer. There's been all kinds of stuff going on, planning and plotting and stuff like that. And that's involved Marco van Basten and Gary Dibley as well, hasn't it, lads? We'll start with Marco.
Yes, indeed, Mr. D. Yes, indeed. Vapor Scene is back on Tuesdays at 9 o'clock, and it's going to be for the full hour all the time. Yes. Maybe an hour and 2 minutes, if I go over slightly. Kind of similar to before, bits, reviews, tutorials, guests, but also we're going to be incorporating a new segment, which is going to be fronted by Mr. Gary Dibley himself. And I think Gary should let you know what that little segment's going to be called, Gary.
You know as well as I do, I haven't got a clue. It's MFT, which is basically make, fix and turn. That was the best I could come up with. So yes, lots of making, fixing and turning, and hopefully been speaking to lots of people, and might be able to bring some extras in there. I've been speaking to Ross from Abstract Vape, who is going to be doing a little section for me to slot in there somewhere about making stands, mods and all that sort of stuff. So should be good fun, as they say.
Yes, indeed. Should be very much good fun. That is going to be from next week. This week, I've been talking to Vince Van Heerden from Australia, who we guested on the show, or he guested on my show a few months ago, and talking about the action being taken against him by the Australian government in Western Australia. I spoke to him this morning, so you'll get a bit of that tomorrow night. And I have Catherine Delvin from Isita on tomorrow night as well.
Catherine Devlin from Isita?
From Isita.
Tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night.
My goodness me, isn't that good? That's good. That's a good pairing together. And of course, in case you're not aware of what Marco's titles look like, here they come now. So that's Vaporcine. You're going out via 4G, aren't you?
Ivers, I'm muted. Yes, I'll be going out via 4G, as I have been for, the past couple of months now. So we're going out in 720 over 4G. Those will be different titles next week, because I've done a new set incorporating those a bit, which I did change. I did change earlier, but I've not uploaded them for you. So yes, they will change once we've got the extra segment in from Gary. But we'll be going out over 4G. And hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood and all that, it will remain stable for us, because my broadband is not good enough, really, as you all know.
Well, that's corking. So Vaporcine in 720p available for those of you that have the bandwidth to get it, and because it's on YouTube, it'll be in all of the resolutions below that as well. So it should be available on just about everything. I'm quite thrilled with the fact that you can watch it on mobile. I'm actually watching on mobile now, as well as on an iMac, on a MacBook, and God knows what else. It's all good stuff. So, Gary, any idea what you're going to be making, fixing and turning?
No, I said this to Marco. I think it's going to be a wing it thing. I've got lots of stuff. I was handed something at Vape Fest, which I've just broken, which was a nice little. So that's the first thing. A nice little wooden box that we're going to do. I've got some DNA stuff that I'm going to do. We're going to turn some woody mods and all sorts. I'll wing it as we go. Whatever it's one of those. Whatever I fancy doing, I think at the time I'm going to find something and mod the hell out of it. That was a format of old. So be ashamed to spoil it.
So is that going to be a case then there's a new catchphrase? If it's buggered, send it to Gary.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I have visions of 169 people breaking their mods on purpose so they can be sent to you and featured on this segment on Marco's show. That's going to be good fun to watch. Good fun to watch. Anything else going to get added to it, Marco?
Blood?
Well, we'll just see how it develops, Dave. We'll start it off and add new things and move things around as we can, really. Get as many guests as possible and see what happens. And we're going to try and not kind of duplicate stuff across the shows. Yes, we'll just have to see what happens. I will be in Scotland this week. I'm going to Scotland on Wednesday, so I shall be doing a little bit of VT in Scotland since they're having the vote this week, so that should be rather interesting. The last market Vapor Trails before they go independent, if they do.
It'll be interesting to see what happens with that. It will. It'll be a case of lang may your lumreek, whatever that means, but Richard knows what that means, don't you, Richard? Because you're going to be doing stuff for all the shows, are you not, VB?
Yes, I'm going to be doing little bits and pieces all over the place, as I've tended to do on many vaping channels. But yes, I'm going to try and spread myself out over the place.
There's a picture to juggle with. Is that going to feature the VB bum?
I hope not. Sure, people wait.
Shall we play in that little bit of video that you've got for your intro, and it'll give people a little bit of a hint as to what's coming up, because I'm quite excited by all of this. There are some marvellous new segments coming through. Have a quick gander at this and you'll see what VB Richard has been up to and what he's going to be up to. So that's VB in talks with, there was a name at the bottom of that, it's not one I recognise, David Malik, I know his sister, Mina.
Yeah.
But
Didn't get the picture
Look, right, okay, man, t-shirt. I'm a dude. This t-shirt says, when the zombie apocalypse comes, I will shoot you, bro. Okay? Man.
Take it from somebody who is now known as Karen and who answers to it, Davey. Once you're left with that name, there's no getting away from it.
Oh, great. Meaner it is.
We should probably point out that this is a result of a typo in Skype. We don't know how it happened, but it did. So Davey is now Meaner, which might help kind of differentiate him from various other people that might also be called Dave. Sav, were you kind of impressed by that macho zombie stuff that just went on there?
No, but I can't say anything about typos, so move along.
Sorry.
Do you know, I've got no idea what you're talking about. Have you any idea, Daz?
No, he hasn't.
No, move on.
I did read that today, actually.
Yes, we'll move on. And the reason that we're going to move on, because Sav said so, is that she and Kat don't live very far away from me, and I'm scared. Really, really scared. Trust me on that one. My bum was going like a bunny's nose before the show, and if there's a threat comes from that direction, it will open wide. We will go no further than that. So, VB, Richard, who have you got lined up? Who are you going to be talking to?
Well, I'm talking to you lot for a start. All the presenters. I'm going to try and colour everybody and chat with them.
And after we've lost all the viewers, who are you going to talk to then?
Vapors. Vapors everywhere. Anyone who wants to come on and chat. But I won't say too much. I'll let them see the first episode, the first segment, and that'll give them an idea of what I'm up to.
So it's grassroots, it's real people, it's not celebrities and personalities.
But yes, it's a more gentle slot. Hopefully.
Good. I'm looking forward to seeing that in various different shows. It'll be, I'm sure, riveting, because I love hearing Vapors stories. I really do. I find them inspirational, as I'm sure we all do. It's all good. That's kind of, we've covered Tuesday night with Vapor Scene. Wednesday night we've got a brand new show for you, the titles for which follow immediately, as in now, as in I'm going to press the button. New show, new presenter, and a new title. And if that doesn't wet your whistle, I don't know what will. That's Matt Gerrish, Cybernoid, as he's known on the interwebs. Matt, fill us in. Tell us what you're going to be doing.
Right. Hello. Basically, this is going to be a community-based show. What I would like the viewers to do is submit to me what they want. I will predominantly be doing reviews and tutorials, and a few tips and tricks. For the tutorials, if anyone can actually ask me a question, how do I build this, what's the best way of doing that, and I will give you my take on that question, and I'll do a little segment for it.
That sounds amazing. So we're talking what coils we're talking about. Are we talking about specific mods and specific atomizers and
no,
you know?
I'll give a crack at anything.
Wow. That's going to be canny. So basically what we're saying is if anybody out there has something they need to know, Matt's the man to ask. Is that right?
I might not have the answer, but I'll have a go at it.
Good. That's what we like to hear. I've gone to the wide shot just because I can. Where's the camera? Oh, it's over there. So outside of that, have you got any guests or anybody's going to be joining you, Matt?
I'm hoping to get a few, as you may tell from my very thick Welsh accent. I'm hoping to get some. Hoping to get some Welsh vapors in to cover the goings on in Wales currently. So I'm hoping to get Ridian on and Pete on predominantly.
All right, isn't it? Haven't I, wasn't it? Couldn't it? And you'll be doing the translation, isn't it? Live as it happens, sort of style.
What was that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's all going to be good. That's all going to be good. Yeah, you know, I mean, I saw the thing about the clouds. So that's you and Andy both. Do you both sub-ohm?
No, not as a rule. I do every now and again for a bit of fun, but I like to keep it above 1 ohm.
Okie dokie. It's so basically how to get the best out of the gear that you've got.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I intend to do things like maybe a Vivi Nova at some point, recording that to get the best flavour and vapour you can out of it.
Oh, that'll be interesting. So we're not talking elitist stuff. We're
Oh,
talking...
no. If people want elitist stuff, I'll give them elitist stuff. If they want basic stuff, or should we say more mass market stuff, I will do that. Oh,
well, that's brilliant to hear. Because I think we need more of that, because there are more and more people taking up e-cigs, because e-cigs matter, you know.
Oh, they do.
And it'll be dead good to be able to give them the information that they require. I think that's excellent. Well done. I'm really looking forward to that. And that starts this Wednesday coming, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. I've got a review lined up for the next 2 weeks. Wait for the suggestions to come in, and then I'll crack on with people's requests.
Excellent stuff. And that's how long's the show when we start?
I'm aiming for half an hour at the moment, minimum. I'll build it up gradually to an hour.
Excellent. So, kind of the Marco routine. Start at half an hour and work your way up.
That's the way, yeah.
Sensible move, as I'm sure Marco will agree. Is that right, Marco?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. I mean, the reason for me staying at half an hour for so long was my bandwidth. But once I started using 4G, it made it a lot easier to stick on for the hour. And it just got longer and longer every week, didn't it, really? But there you go. I just waffled too much.
That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. So I'm quite looking forward to Wednesday night. That's going to be good, because actually I've seen a lot of what Matt's done in the past. And yeah, he knows what he's talking about. It's going to be excellent. One not to miss, I would say. Not to miss. I'm just looking at the time. It's 21:33 by my Apple clock. Is that right, Chris?
That is spot on, Mr. Dawn. Spot on.
Excellent here. Now, I'm going to ask Daz what he's going to be doing, because he's been having a bit mess about with some software. And if you've seen any of the trailers about tonight going about, I'm here to tell you, Daz is the guy what done it. That's proper English for the guy what done it. Isn't that right, Daz?
Well, done it in the sense of got there after much hair pulling and screaming and shouting, but yes, I got there. So I'm kind of taking a bit of a back step. I mean, basically, it's going to be like Sav says jump, and I say how high.
Oh, wow.
That's a show in itself, isn't it?
Well, I wouldn't. You say there's another name just to add to my many minion, you know. But no, seriously, I'm taking a step back from in front of the cam, and I'm letting some of the other guys, like, you know, have their spot, and I'm going to be kind of like going. It's not like you're not going to see me, just maybe not as regularly, because I really, really wanted to have a try at video editing, and for what I've done now, which is only small, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm really, really enjoying it. So hopefully there'll be lots more to come, lots more teasers, lots more bits. You know, hopefully the team is just going to start throwing a load of stuff at us, and I'm going to have more work than I can cope with. And that's predominantly what I'll be doing from now on. And I'm really looking forward to it.
I just want to be there with a video camera when Sav tells you to do something and you say how high. because there's a whole...
We're opening it up to the audience to make suggestions of what Sav gets him to do.
I think you should email and tweet Sav with suggestions of what you should be telling Daz to do. Would you agree, Sav?
I would totally agree.
I'll go with the first one. We've got to see him do the Fosbury Frog.
Does he have to do that?
Not stitched up then.
No, not at all. I just really walked into that one, didn't I? That's nothing unusual, is it? Definitely not.
No, you're so right, Karen. Darren.
Yeah. It's all right. I told you. I just had to do it now anyway. I'm not used to it.
It's
Funny
said with
thing
love,
is,
you know that.
I went into a non-vape, well, a vapers chat, but a different vapers chat with some old, I'm saying old, but some regulars in that chat room, and they even said, "Hiya, Karen," and this was only last week, and I was like, "Hiya, you all right?" Just goes to show.
I'm speechless.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I'm going to ask you a quick question, though. We wouldn't normally do this, but I think most people know now that you run an e-cig shop. Daz, how's it going? Are you seeing more people taking these things up?
Yeah, it's going okay. I mean, I haven't got the bailiffs at the door just yet, so that's one good thing. And on a positive note, yeah, I'm seeing more new faces coming all the time. And it's magnificent to see the amount of success stories, and it's not even me asking the people, it's the people automatically coming in and saying, 3 weeks or a month or however long it's been, that they're counting the days for themselves, and it's truly amazing. It really is, to watch that transition of them becoming from being a smoker to taking up e-cigs. And that never grows old. It really doesn't. It's probably the highlight of the job. Amongst all the other things, it's the highlight. It's seeing them happy with whatever setup they've got. And that gives me no end of happiness. It really does.
Do you know, that's gorgeous to hear. It really is. I'm so glad it's working out for you. And I'm so glad that more and more people are taking up e-cigs. That's amazing. Anybody agree with it? I would assume that everybody would agree with that. But kudos to you, Daz.
Thank you. Thanks.
I think what we'll do, we'll take a quick ad break. I know it's just a little bit, 2 minutes early, but, what's 2 minutes between friends, as the actress said to the bishop. We'll take a quick ad break. When we come back, there's little bits of housekeeping that we need to talk about, and there's 2 more shows that we haven't mentioned. So we'll have a little natter about them. And, we'll see where we go from there. We'll be back in 1 minute and 32 seconds, it says here. The technology rules.
Often imitated, never duplicated. Award-winning service and products from cloud9vaping.co.uk.
iVapour and iVapour Elixir, based in Yorkshire, for your e-cig needs. That's iVapour.co.uk and iVapour-elixir.co.uk. iVapour and iVapour-elixir.co.uk, proud sponsors of VapourTrails.tv. Do you know, I'm absolutely stunned. We're actually bang on time where we should be with ad breaks and stuff like that. This is an absolute first, as I'm sure Kat will be the first to say. Isn't that right, Kat?
It's running beautifully tonight. you'd actually think we'd done this before.
I'm actually stunned. I've never got to the adverts on time yet. And that's with Sav there to help a lot of the time. Mentioning Sav, I suppose I ought to mention VT Talk. Sav, do you want to fill everybody in on that?
Yeah, what we've decided to do with VT Talk is rather than have it as the regular show, to have it as a floating show, so that when something happens, or if something happens, we can just take it on air on that night and tell you everything that's going on as it happens, rather than having to wait. So if something happens on a Monday, rather than having to wait till the end of the week to get it out and discussed and whatnot, we're just going to use it as and when, and see how we'll work that way. I think it's going to work really well for that show. It suits it.
I should also point out, one of the reasons you're seeing the show the way it is tonight is because we can get to YouTube at almost any speed. And I've got a sneaking fancy for taking VT Talk on the road. Now, this is, at the moment, it's only an idea. But having done what we did in Poland, and that actually working with very strange interwebs over there, I have to say, it's entirely possible that we could actually take VT Talk on the road. So if you've got a venue close by you that's got really good interwebs that we can plug into with copper cable, let us know and we'll see if we can get something sorted out, because I've actually got it all working on a laptop, which is a bit of a departure for us, and it's something we've kicked about for a little while, isn't it, Sav?
Yes, it is. I would love to do that. I think it would be brilliant.
I think it would be absolutely fabulous. You know, we'll go down to Wales, up to Scotland, go to Yorkshire, go to Lancashire, go to...
I was thinking more like Barcelona, or, you know, somewhere a bit...
Miami would be nice.
Miami, yeah.
Warm's good. Warm's good. Well, I've heard it's very warm in Cardiff.
Aye, yeah. I might sit that one out.
It's lovely down here.
Well, so, you know, it's an idea. If there's somewhere local to you that you could sort out that we could do VT Talk from, then I'm up for it. I'll go anywhere, me. You know, I'm just not fussy. That's the way it is. And Sav, by the sounds of it, is very happy for that as well. So if we can do it, I think it's not a bad idea. If you fancy it, let us know. You know how to get in touch. info@vaportrails.tv, or tweet any of us that are on Twitter. If you're not on Twitter, you should be. Which show comes on a Thursday night? Kat, can you remember?
I've no idea. I can't think what it is that comes on Thursday. What do we miss?
Hang on a minute, let me think.
Oh, I know one. It's got that fella with the top pocket in.
That'll be... I might have the titles for that. Shall I play them in?
Aye.
Here we go. Was that the one?
That's the one.
Yes. Thursday nights, the Haze Hour will be back. And yes, Keith and his top pocket will be here. That's where it's going to be at. And the Haze Hour is probably not going to change a great deal. We'll be looking at kit. We'll be talking about kit. We'll be doing what Keith and I always do, which is sit back like a pair of relaxed old slippers and smell together, because that's what we do best. I said that out loud, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's going to be. I mean, as you'll see from the wide shot, the studio is somewhat of a mess at the moment. We've got an awful lot of tidying up to do before Thursday comes, and I'm going to do my best to do it. But we've got a little bit of new technology as well, so you might see segments from the gazebo, from the garden, from the back street, from the car. There could be all kinds of stuff live. I'm busily working with Wirecast, the people that make Wirecast, with some remote broadcasting stuff that comes back to the laptop. So yes, it'll be good. This week we're going to be looking at two things in particular. Both Keith and I went away and we took very different equipment with us. I took with me, and I blame Marco van Basten for this.
Yeah.
I took
What?
Over here.
You're on the wrong camera. Did you take your glasses with you?
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Is that better now? I've been so used to talking on Skype with a webcam, I should have been looking over there instead of, look, where was I? Yes, right. So, where was I? So, see, you don't do it for a couple of weeks, and what happens? You forget how to come anywhere. Right, yes. I've just said you forget how to come. Have you ever wanted the ground to just open up and swallow you? I shouldn't have gone there either, really. Never mind. Yes, I'm going to be talking a little bit about the Delta tank and the Evic Supreme. I'm also going to be talking a bit about the Clouter T5, because this just arrived. I've had it a week, and according to this, I've had 1,417 draws on it. And apparently it goes up to 50 watts, but we'll be talking a lot more about that on Thursday. And I'm going to whack it up to 50 watts with a dual coil build in a TNS and stick it in Keith's hands. And I'll bet that bugger isn't gone in the top pocket. What do you reckon, Chris?
I reckon you'll blow the top pocket up with that.
It's a canny bit of kit, like.
Oh, God. Jeez.
And that's just... It's all right, isn't it? There'll be more about that on Thursday, which is all good. So Keith took top pocketable stuff. I took bloody get big bricks, and we'll have a bit natter about that and tell you what we think of them, the usual routine. And it's all going to be good. I think it's all going to be fantabuloso. The only show we've left out, and it's the only one I haven't got the titles for to play in, and I do apologise to Mr. Kitson, but on Sunday nights, Dave's Tackle Box will be back, but from October the... What was it, Sav?
The 12th.
October the 12th, we're looking to get Dave's Tackle Box back with Dave Kitson. Now, there are all kinds of plans afoot, or there might be 11.5 inches, we're not sure which, for Dave's Tackle Box coming up on a Sunday night. But, as you've seen, from what we've done so far, the team has been expanded and we have got expertise, I think, in all kinds of areas. I'm absolutely thrilled by the new team that we've got. What do you say to that, Chris?
I think it's blinking fabulous, for lack of a better word. I think we've come on leaps and bounds, and with the expertise that's been brought in with these young people now, the new presenters, it's going to be fabulous. I'm really, really looking forward to it. And I'm sure there's going to be something for everybody in the lineup that we've got.
I'm really looking forward to learning about all the Savone stuff and things like that, because it's not something I've ever really tried. But I find it fascinating, and to know everything that's involved behind that and stuff, I'm really looking forward to learning all that.
I think that'll be extremely interesting, because I'd like to know a little bit more about that as well. Want to know the difference between, you know, a coil that runs natively off a 4.2 volt battery at whatever wattage compared to a coil that would run at a much lower wattage on a native battery but gets boosted up by one of these 50 watt or 75 watt jobs. Because apparently that's the big surprise. China's already on tomorrow, and I believe they're going up to 75 watts with it. But I'm going to film what happens so you can see. It'll be all good. Yeah, I think it's going to be excellent. And sorry, Sav?
I wanted arms and legs. I'm really disappointed now. 75 watt. Yeah, I wanted arms and legs. That mod cries out for arms and legs.
Really?
Yes. Now that would be price.
I heard somebody say it was crying out for a ring pull and liquid inside it.
Well, that as well, but you can just run little arms and little legs, and that would just...
My imagination is running overtime here.
Yeah, mine is as well. Oh.
That's what's known as a little bit of a tease. And I see somebody has just joined us. Somebody who recorded a video to say hello, and he's just joined us live in chat. Mr. Abbrook.
Hello.
Hello.
Andy.
Hello.
Just dropping in very quickly, otherwise the wife will murder me.
Film it.
Mate.
I've got the video camera here, don't worry, it's all here. Hi.
So, are you looking forward to next Monday?
Hell yeah.
You haven't got another anniversary or anything, have you?
No. No.
Better bloody not to, mate.
You shut up and all, Dave. I know where you live. I'm coming to see you on Friday.
I know, man.
Yeah, one of
I'll
them.
do one if you're not here. I'll have you.
Will you now, with your jippy shoulder?
Yeah, well, I can run faster than you.
I doubt it.
Anyway,
Yeah.
good to have you here, man.
They're going to be hard to control, them two.
They are.
I tell you what, mind, I cannot wait for next Monday night, because judging by that little interlocutory episode that's just gone on, it's going to be fabulous. There'll be fireworks. Mina and Foofy both together.
I've boxed my room already.
Look. What the hell are you vaping, lad? You've got it like a foggy shaft in there.
Subboming at its best, ladies and gentlemen. Subboming at its best. It's my Hannah and my tugboat. 0.4 dual coils. Beasting out at 25 watts, ladies and gentlemen. 25 watts.
Oh, yeah.
I see.
Oh yeah, he's going to bring out a T5 now and put me to shame. Yeah, all right, Dave. Cheers, mate. Thanks for that. All right,
There's a
30 then.
That's a lesson for everybody. Don't try and talk while you're sucking in. Unless, of course, no, don't go there.
That's saying nothing, Dave.
It's probably very wise, Andy. Probably very wise. Yes. The time is now 21:53. We've got 7 minutes or so left. I want to say thank you to everybody that's turned up tonight to watch this relaunch show for vaportrails.tv. You've got no idea how proud and yet humbling at the same time that is. The numbers that have been here watching this live all night, it touches me, because I wasn't sure anybody would come back and watch us. Am I looking at the right camera, Chris?
Aye.
I'm pleased about that. Yes,
Don't worry, we'll keep you on.
I'm sure you will. We do this for you. We do this for you, the viewers. None of us gets paid for it. And we enjoy what we do, otherwise we wouldn't be doing it. It will be Sunday through to Thursday, and possibly even more than that as time goes by. We want to know what you want, so you need to let us know, and we'll do what we can to bring you what you need. The team, I think, is a good one. We've got some marvellous talents on it. You've just seen a tiny snippet of what's going to be happening with Andy and Davey, and you've seen a tiny snippet of what Matt's going to be getting up to. Mark is expanding his show left, right and centre, and that's absolutely fabulous. Bringing Mr. Dibley on board, that's going to make it a show not to be missed. The Haze Hour, it'll be the same tired old formulaic crap that it's always been, but we enjoy it, so that's fine. And Dave's Tackle Box is going to be, I think, absolutely smashing to watch, and I can't wait to see all of this coming back together. I think that's fabulous. But there comes a time when we've got to reflect a little, and this is the bit that I didn't really want to do, but I would like you, if you would, just to spare a thought for a dear friend who's no longer with us. It's really hard, this. Tonight, I would like to dedicate what we've done to Mark Jones, and I'd like to dedicate what we do in the future to Mark Jones. And if you would, just watch this.
I have to admit I was impressed by the array of spares that came with it as well. Spare O-rings, ceramic cup, wick, wire.
That's a heat shrink tubing. Let's see. It's longer than
Suffering from withdrawal, but I did get a clone in the post as well. You probably haven't seen very well. I got the Odysseus clone, a tenner, and for me it's horrible. But that's more to do with me than the device, I think. That's the worst way you could have possibly put that.
That's Mark Jones, good friend, good team member. We'll miss you, Mark. Thank you for the time that you gave us. Good man, taken too soon. That more or less brings us to the end of tonight's broadcast. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night at 9 o'clock for Vapor Scene with Mark Green. It rhymes, that. That's kind of good. And I'll let everybody say night-night in their own way. We'll start with Mr. Abbrook because he's first on my list. Andy, say night-night, everybody.
Night-night, everybody.
And next it's Cat and Sav.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
And from David Mina Malik.
Good night, everyone.
From Gary Dibley.
I gotta have it muted up, say it again, Gary.
Good night, everyone.
And Mark Green.
Good night, guys. I will see you live here tomorrow night, 9 o'clock.
There you go. And next up is Matt Gerish.
No, folks, I'll see you on Wednesday. If you can get your suggestions to @Cybernoid on Twitter, that'd be great. Cheers.
And from VB, very boring Richard Ivers.
Good night, everybody. I shall see you around the place.
And from Daz.
Good night, everybody. Thanks very much for being here today. It's been a blast, and I'll see you really, really soon.
And finally from me, it's been a great pleasure to share the last hour with everybody that we've shared it with. Thank you so much for tuning in. There's good stuff to come. Let's get the thumbs up, and don't forget, vape on, vape hard, and don't let the bastards grind you down.